Welcome to Nerveround for the second time. My friend Ben forgot to press record on the camera, so we're doing this a second time round, and the name is terrible. Anyway, Nerveround, this is your local update for Bournemouth University. We've got some great events coming up over next week, next month, over the next year, into 2008. Be brilliant. So what we want you to do, the first event, make a film. Sounds easy? It probably is actually. It's a film festival. You've got a choice of 3 options. Your first one, win or lose. What could you do for that? Win or lose, football match, something like that. You know, you've got to portray winning or losing through the medium of film. Can you do it? I might. No, I couldn't. No, I'll be honest. I forget to press record as well, and I usually forget to turn the sound on. So that can always be rectified with not using people like myself. Second category, nightlife. Now this screams to me excuse for a piss up. Okay, what you could do, you could go out, you could have a few beers, take a few shots at the pub you're in, do a bit of a pub crawl, you know, get some diversity in there. Or, even better, you could actually merge the two. You could do a first-person angle with the camera, and you could stumble around. You could just get as drunk as you like, really, and it's artistic license again there. Your third one, fantasy. Now, for all you anime film buffs out there, all you anime psychopaths that love Japanese manga, this is what you need to get into. This would be a great opportunity. Make your first film. Make your first, maybe you could do a real life film. Or you could do Final Fantasy, films like that. They've been made. Okay, it's not hard. It's going to be low budget. It's going to be funny, but that's what's great about it. You could even play on that angle. So, get down here. Sign up your name. Conscript. You're doing your university a national service, okay? It's great. It's a great story to tell your grandchildren, okay? I made a film when I was 18. Terrible, terrible. I'll never speak of it again. So once upon a time, you could talk to your grandchildren for hours about this. Anyway, moving on. Second thing. News groups. We've got a lot of news groups coming up here. They come up here regularly. What we need is one news bulletin every day. We need to make it snappy, okay? We need to make it very snappy. What we do, I do news, alright? I'm not very good at it. We just want you to come up here and read a page of news, okay? I did it the other day. I wasn't very good at it. I'll admit it. It wasn't brilliant. I could probably do a lot. No, I couldn't. No, it was pretty bad. Yeah. So if you think you've got a reading age of above 5, and you can sit in front of a camera, it looks like you've got a profession made there, really. So yeah, get a couple of your mates together, do some spoof news even. That's a great thing. Let's have a PSB, a public service broadcasting duopoly of plural channels, plurality. Let's target niche audiences. Let's make this a real good sort of news epicenter. See, I know I've got a good vocabulary. Well, you will have to be if you want to be a journalist, I'm afraid. So, yeah, final. No, not final. Do you want to be a presenter? Now, that is a question, and I hope your answer is yes, because we've got a contest coming up where we have a panel of judges. You've seen the X Factor. You've seen Britain's Got Talent. We've got a panel of judges, and we want you to come up here and do your best at presenting. Like myself, I'm awful. I mean, I've got no confidence. And the fact that he didn't press record on the last one, I mean, that's just ridiculous. We're all a bunch of amateurs up here, so don't worry about it. Come up here, do your best. Everyone will love you if you come on the TV. It's brilliant. It's the best place to be. So, if you've got charisma, do you think you've got the talent to be Bournemouth's next presenter? Because I mean, there's so many of them as well, and it's just it's a great way to, you're putting something back into the community. I mean, I come up here a lot, but I haven't got many friends because, well, I don't have many friends. we'll get away from that. We'll stay away from my personal issues now. I think it's probably best. Yes, finally, Darjeeling Limited. Have you ever heard of that film? I certainly haven't. Apparently, last week we had 2 students go out and do a film premiere. We haven't seen them since. Where are you? We need you back. We sent you to a film premiere. Come back. Alright? The film was Darjeeling Limited. It was done by Wes Brown. I don't know if you've seen any of the other stuff. Juno, I think, was one of his films. I haven't seen them. But basically what they are is that they're very sort of artistic, generic films, and they're not particularly good. Anyway, we'll keep that between ourselves. I don't think we're going to get sued for defamation or libel in Bournemouth University. Well, I hope not anyway. I haven't got any money anywhere. Skin. Bloody in 80 grand debt. I mean, 18 grand debt rather. I mean, 80 grand would be similar. But anyway, yes, moving on swiftly. We want you back. Come back here. And similarly, if you want to come out here and do anything like that, a film premiere, we'll see what we can do. We haven't got much of a budget, but, you get your best glad rags on, get yourself down, meet a few stars, do an interview, turn the camera on, maybe. Don't take Ben. So anyway, that has been your local update. This is Nerveround, and I'm Ollie Joy. See you later.